Hi loves, welcome or welcome back to the channel. On this video we'll be recreating the play suit on the right. If there's something you're interested in, keep watching. So these are the materials we'll be needing. We'll be needing the fabric, a matching thread, a chalk, scissors, and our tape. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to identify the stretchy part of the fabric, and after doing that I'll be folding my fabric into two. The first measurement I will be placing is the full length of this play suit, and the full length of this play suit, because it's short, is going to be on 32. I'll be adding 2 inches for the hemming allowance, making it 34. The next thing, I'll be placing my chest line on 7.5, my bust point at 9, my under bust point at 12, my waist point at 16, my hip point at 23, and I'll be coming down by 3 inches from that hip point to mark my clutch area and then my full length. So after marking out this point, I'm going to draw a line across them like so, and I will go ahead to label them. After labeling, this is what I have. I'm going to be placing my horizontal measurements, and the first horizontal measurement I'll be placing will be on my hip point. So on my hip point, I'll be dividing my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch, and I'll be placing it there, and then I'll be drawing the hip point down to the clutch area, and on that clutch area, from that hip point divided by 4, I'll be coming out by 2.5 inches. I'll be placing my bust round measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch, and then I'll be placing my waist round measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch. I'll be joining these points together. So just watch the points I'm joining: my bust point to my waist and then to the hip, and on this point I'll be making a small curve to the clutch. Now for the neckline, because it's off shoulder, I will be marking my shoulder measurement divided by 2 and dragging it down to the chest line. From that shoulder line, I'll be coming down by 5 inches to serve as my neckline, and because it's going to have a fold up there, I'll be going up by 3 inches for the folding allowance. The next measurement I'll be placing is my lap measurement divided by 2 plus 2 inches. Now I'm going to be adding my allowance because I don't want this play suit to be fitted, so I added 2.5 inches allowance to all the points down to the clutch area. So I'll be cutting out the external lines. Watch the lines I'm cutting. I'm cutting the new adjusted neckline, thigh measurements, and then the allowance lines. I went ahead to cut the other part so that I have 2 panels, and I adjusted my clutch area curve so that it curves well and blends well to the upper part of this play suit, and this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead to cut this exact same thing on the remaining fabric, and I'll be using it as my back panel. I'll not be adding extra allowance because I already added that 2-inch allowance to the front panel, so I'm just going to cut the same thing I have for the front for the back. After cutting it out, this is what I have. I'll be placing 2 pieces together to serve as the front and another 2 pieces together to serve as the back. Now this is the piece I'll be using as the back. Since all the pieces are the same, I'm going to go ahead to join from the clutch area all the way to the top, and when I open it up, this is what it looks like. For the front piece, this is what I'll be using. I'm going to be coming down by that 3-inch fold in and then 4-inch opening that I want to be there, and that will be 7 inches. So I'm going to be coming down by 7 inches, and I'll be joining it all to the clutch area. After joining and opening, this is what I have. So now I'll be placing the front piece and the back piece together, and I'll be making sure that the clutch points meet in the middle like so, and I'll be pinning it down. The front and back clutch has to meet exactly in the middle so that it is not one-sided. So after pinning it down, I'll be stitching around that area like so with about 1/2 inch. After stitching, this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead to join the sides of this playsuit here with about half an inch, and after joining the sides of the playsuit, this is what I have. You can see it's coming together. Now for the top part, I'm going to be folding in that 3 inches I added when we were cutting as the folding allowance. I'm going to measure it and fold it just so that the edges of the fabric is inside. Watch what I'm doing. And after pinning it, this is what I have. So now I'm going to be stitching at the tip of this line and also in the middle. So I'll be making 2 stitches just to create a channel for the straps that will be passing through them. So now after stitching those 2 lines, you saw where I stitched. I'm going to be using elastic for the strap that will be going in, and for the elastic I cut out about 15 inches. I'm going to be attaching the straps at the 2 ends of this elastic. So this elastic is what will be going through the back of this dress. So I went ahead to pass this elastic through the channels that I created using a pin. After passing it around the channel, I'm going to be adjusting the elastic so that it's in the middle of this channel. So after adjusting and fixing the strap, I'm now going to be fixing the straps that will act as the sleeve. From this point, I'm going to be coming in by 5 inches and I'm going to draw the strap so that the place that I joined the elastic will be at that 5 inches. So I went ahead to measure it, and this is where the first strap will be going in. I'm going to be stitching that to that point, and then for the back I'm going to be measuring from the joining of the back to the middle with about 4 inches, allowing the elastic to really draw together that point. So I'm going to be fixing my straps. After stitching my straps, this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead to use hemming gum to hem of this playsuit, and as you can see, our playsuit is ready. You guys, hope you'll be recreating the style. If you'll be recreating it, let me know in the comment section. And this is the final look. Hope this tutorial helps you. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.